Hi, this is George G. Welcome to George G's Room of Rock. We're doing another ranking today. I figure I'd do a little longer one today. So we're going to do Iron Maiden. So they got 17 albums to go through. So I'm going to do only studio albums. Some are obviously better than others. I like all their albums pretty much. Yeah, the bottom two, well, you'll see how it goes. But we all have our opinions on them, and no one's opinion is wrong. So we're going to start with their 11th release. 1998, I believe, and that is Virtual 11, I assume it's called. I never know the name of it. And that is with the second one with Blaze Bayley on vocals. And yes, this is the worst one, but is it all that bad? It's not really all that bad. Future Real, I think, has always been a good track on here. I always like that. Good album opener. Lightning Strikes Twice, I always like that one too. And The Klansman is a classic for them. I don't care if it's Blaze singing or not. It's a great one. Bruce does a better job, but it's still good with Blaze singing it. Angel and Gambler is the only one would be fine if it was like 3 minutes long and not like 9 minutes with the same repetitive chorus over and over and over. Like you couldn't think of any other lyrics at the time. I don't know, but that's my number 17. Number 16 is the first one, Blaze Bayley, The X Factor. And this one I like. Over time, it's really grown on me. But I really enjoy it. I'm put my glasses on. I got better glasses to see. Such small print. But Sign of the Cross, Lord of the Flies is great. Man on the Edge, and Judgment of Heaven is great. And my favorite one is Blood on the World's Hand. I always love that song. Even when I first heard it, I was like, this is a good song. So if you didn't give this one a chance because you didn't like Blaze, I know nowadays everyone's kind of getting into it more, a little bit more, but this one's a good album. It really isn't bad as everyone makes it sound. I guess over time it aged better, like a fine wine. So anyway, that's my number 16. Oh, this one came out, I believe, 95. Next one is their 13th album, which is Dance of Death. Never liked that cover either. But again, it's a good album. Bruce, second one with Bruce back in the band. They better buy. Wildest Dreams is a great track. No More Lies. Gates of Tomorrow. Passchendaele is another great song. It's a good album. It's a solid album. It's not one of my favorites, but it is a solid album. So that's my number 15. Number 14 is No Prayer for the Dying, which just was 1990. 1990. How about that? Anyway, this one, people don't like this one either too much. Adrian Smith had left. They brought in Yannick Gers for the guitar work. But Tailgun is a great song. I like Holy Smoke. It's silly, but I like it. Hooks in You, I always like. No one listens. Some people sing, not like Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter. I thought it was a fine song. I said nothing wrong with the song. But again, it's not a bad album. It's just not one of their top-notch albums. So there you go. That's my next one. And then we got, let's see, 17, 13 is The Final Frontier. That one came out in 2000, oh boy, 10. And again, I like this one too. I'm not too thrilled about the Eddie on this one. People something like, I don't like, I think it looks like Eddie at all, but it's supposed to be futuristic, so. But El Dorado is a great track. The Alchemist, I like. Starblind, another good one. The Man Who Would Be King, yeah, I like that one too. I like this one. It's a solid one too. It's a good one. So there you go. That's my next one. Okay, following that would be the one previous, which is A Matter of Life and Death. Another really good album. I always like this one too. This is a little bit, I guess, calmer. It has some softer parts with this one. This is what the range they were going in. But it's got some more good songs on this one too. Different World, These Colors Don't Run, Brighter Than 1,000 Suns, For the Greater Good of God, The Reincarnation of Benjamin Break. They're all good songs. I like this one a lot. So that is my 12, I believe. Yes, 12. 17, 16, 15. So yes, 12. So number 11 is going to be, number 11 is the newest one. So Jitsu. This one's getting a lot of flack, whether people love it or hate it. I like it. I don't know why people don't like it, but I understand people don't like it. But I guess I can, it's just your own opinion. But I kind of like it. I don't know what it is about it. I kind of like what, it's got really good songs. Strategio is really good. Let me get the booklet out so I can get the song titles correct on here. Those are not on. There we go. The Writing's on the Wall. It's more, people think that's more like a Southern Rocky sound to it. I guess it does, but I like it. The Time Machine I like. Darkest Hour I like. And Hell on Earth I like. So I like the album. I think it's good. I think you got to give a few more listens to get into it a little more. But I like it. Next up is Fear of the Dark. My son loves the song Fear of the Dark. And I think it's a good album. It's a little bit too long, got a little too many songs on it, but still good. Be Quick or Be Dead. I love that track. A great opening track. It's one of the best ones to me. From Here to Eternity, great. A Few Freight to Strangers, another great one. I like Chains of Misery, and Weekend Warrior is silly, but I like it. And of course, the title track is a classic for Maiden. They play it all the time. It's a sing-along kind of thing, so there you go. There's that one. And we have next, let's see what we got left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 left. So there we go. We got the top 8. So number 8 is Brave New World, The Return of Bruce in 2000. And this one is great. It is great. I say, maybe this is a really fantastic album. The Wicker Man, great. Ghost and the Navigator is my favorite track on here. Brave New World is great. Blood Brothers, they play all the time. I like it. Not one of my favorite ones, but it's good. The Nomad I like. Out of the Silent Planet, I really love that one. So, solid. Great album. Really good. Number 8. Number 7 is Seventh Son. Another classic. They say the last classic with Maiden. This is Adrian Smith's last album with the band at that time. And of course, Moonchild is great. Infinite Dreams, Can I Play with Madness? Overplayed, but good. Evil That Men Do is fantastic. Seventh Son to Seventh Son is a great, epic track. Pop Secret, it's all good. It's all good. It's Maiden, it's all good. Number 7. I should say number 6 is Somewhere in Time. Another classic. Great album cover. One of my favorites of their album covers. And of course, Wasted Years are my favorite songs on here. One of my favorite songs ever by the band. Stranger in a Strange Land. And Caught Somewhere in Time. And it's all just Heaven Can Wait. Yeah, some people don't like that one. I like it. I like the chorus. It's not silly. I like it. So that's my number 6. Top 5. Well, duh. What would they be? But the first 5 up here. But anyway, where do they go? Let's see. Number 5 is Powerslave. Again, with their first super epic track with Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. But it's got Aces High. Probably my favorite Maiden song is Aces High. I like 2 Minutes of Midnight. Lost for Words. The whole thing is just, even the tracks that aren't like too famous, like Back to the Village, Flash of the Blades. I mean, it's just awesome all around. So that's my number 5. Number 4 is the debut. People sometimes don't flack it because they don't like the production. I think the production is fine. It's raw. It could be better, but it kind of adds to the charm of the record. And of course, Prowler, Remember Tomorrow, one of my favorite tracks. So is Fan of the Opera is absolute drop dead awesome. Of course, the title track Iron Maiden, and just the whole thing. It's reason why it's a classic. Okay, number 3. It's Peace of Mind. This one people usually is their favorite one usually, or one of the favorites, but this is definitely classic. Awesome. Everyone has to have this one. And of course, The Trooper, Where Eagles Dare. Some people don't like The Tame of Land or Quest for Fire, but they're fine songs. They're good. Down with Your Boots On, and my favorite song here is Still Life. Always like the vibe of that song. So There you go. That's my number 3. Number 2 is Killers. Came out in 81. The second one and last song Paul Diano on vocals. And this one is just another classic. I always like this one better than the debut. I don't know why. Maybe the production, but I like the songs are better. Drifter and and Wrathchild, Merge in a Room Morgue, Genghis Khan. I mean, Killers. I mean, it's just purgatory. I just love the whole thing. Drifter. It's like this. You can't get wrong. This is just banging album. And number 1 at Lee's, Number of the Beast. So this one is just fantastic. It's the first one I ever got by them, and I got into the Maiden late in the game. So this is my favorite one, though. Of course, it's got Run to the Hills, overplayed, yes. Alabama Name, overplayed, and Number of the Beast. They're overplayed, but other songs are good. I love Gangland. I love the opening track, Invaders. Children of the Damned is fantastic. This is a classic. Love this one. I don't know who doesn't love this one. Maybe it's overplayed. Maybe you get tired of it, but I don't get tired of it. I love it every time I play it. So that's my number 1. If you're watching, and of course, if you love Maiden, please list your favorite albums, whether it's top 5, 10, whatever. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe to my channel. And I hope you enjoyed that. And everyone, keep rocking metal alive. Stay tuned. Thank you.